Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We've been working on this house for a while. We still got some glaring holes in it, like the actual physical holes in the roof here, which hopefully I'm going to ender pearl into. Yeah, this back wall, terrible. I'm going to go through because I just need to get it done, and probably go ahead and rapidly get all of these walls in place right now. Now, I don't know if I've got exactly enough material to get it done, but we'll get a good start anyway. Time skip. Welcome back, y'all. As you can tell, I've gotten some good progress on the overall, cut of the quartz here. Ooh, I forgot to get this fence knocked out. That is going to be an issue. Got a few remaining quartz blocks there, but I got kind of preoccupied working on the roof and the floor. Whoa, where's that going to put me? So, I started on this, and I realized I kind of want this part of the roof to go up like a triangle. And I thought maybe I could also use some stairs as trim along the sides here. Now, I can actually cut out some of this, because this is just going to be filler. We're going to put in probably an actual ceiling here that'll connect with the trim. Probably will not be the planks. I'm just putting these planks in for the moment so that I can get the roof going. Let me show you what I'm thinking there. So, we come up here, and then we have like boom, 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 boom. Of course, I'm out of quartz once again. Apologies for that. Oh, this roof is going to peak a lot higher than that part, then. Oh, because this part is so much wider than that if they're at a 45-degree angle. I did not think about that very well. Okay. Well, at least it's a lot more simple than that roof. Those diagonal roofs were a pain. So let's go ahead and throw these, whoops, on here like so. And we'll figure out how to rectify this. I guess what I'll probably end up doing is having this continue upward here, and have, when this comes around here, it'll just be the slabs. Do I still have any slabs with me? Yeah, let me go ahead and bust some of those out. Not sure if that's... I think that'll turn out okay. Well, it'll at least be more visually distinct, which, you know, one of the whole points of this project is to do something visually interesting. Let's go ahead and hop up on... Ooh, gonna bang my head there. Not an optimal outcome. Probably should start just doing the whole roof here. Unfortunately, quartz continues to be a determinant factor. Not a determinant, the determinant factor in how much I can progress every episode. I keep thinking like, oh, how much quartz could you possibly need to make a huge house out of quartz? The answer seems to be incessant quantities of quartz. Unacceptably large quantities. Like, ludicrously high quality, or quantities, not qualities. Although this is only the best quartz. We are not using any low quality quartz here. That's why it's so beautiful. Let's see. So by putting the dark oak half slabs here, that kind of gives this room a nice little ceiling, kind of offsets it, counters it to this one, which has more of a, I don't know, a light ceiling feel. I don't know. I'm not sure I love this pillar here, but I feel like it's such an open floor plan. Like, the houses like this don't always have huge open floor plans. They usually have a lot more walls. And so if I don't even have pillars, it just won't look right. It's kind of one of my concerns. Maybe what I should do, though, is if I chop up this, maybe I should have the pillar, or the connector here be more like that. Okay, yeah, that I kind of like. If I bring that low here, too, does that kind of work? Okay, yeah, I'm digging this. Whoops. Oh, and that'll even make this look better. I've just, quickly fixed one of the biggest problems with this whole room in, 10 seconds. Okay, yeah. I like that. I like having this archway here be a little lower, and then this be a little higher. Interesting. Okay. So, I figure this is going to be like what would be the kitchen space over here. We got our stairs down to the basement. So I'll probably put a bunch of ovens and things along here, which means maybe I should move this whole thing forward just a little bit, although that's going to wreak havoc with this floor here. Because this space here is so big, don't know what I'm going to do with it. I really don't know what I'm going to do with any of this space, honestly. Like, the things I actually need in my house are storage, which is going to look like a whole bunch of chests. I need a bed, which is probably going to go over here by the cool window, or this cool window. Let's move that so it's not touching the glass, at least. And then, so yeah, storage, furnaces, I guess a potion room. Potion stuff I can put, like, with the kitchen stuff. Okay, so let's say, like, potions in the kitchen, maybe furnaces in the basement. I mean, really, there's so much empty space down here, I could just put all the stuff in the basement. I don't need, like, a ton of different stuff in the basement. Although, really, well, so the thing is, if I'm just going to put all the furnaces and stuff in the basement, I'm kind of wasting the point of having a nice house. Like, I want the stuff to be out and about so I can look out the windows and see the fields, you know? That's where it's really going to shine. I think, and I do think having the kitchen extend a little bit further this way is a good idea. Even though, well, once again, I don't know what I would put in this space. Because in Minecraft, there's not a lot of, like living area, you know? Like, I could put a Christmas tree in here in December, but what am I going to use it for the rest of the year? Like, I would imagine this would be like the dining room, but like, how much dining am I going to do in Minecraft? I'm not really ever. So, I mean, I'll put a table here maybe, but it's just going to be in my way. I don't know. Yeah, something to think about. Let's see. Let's go ahead and continue with our roof up here. And munch on this steak real quick. Oh, wait, so is this wall gonna be wrong? Well, you know what? Even if I bring the kitchen out a little bit, I'll go ahead and keep this upper floor where it is, just to, I don't know. It'll make the house less boxy in general, which I think is generally a good idea. Maybe I should have moved that bay window over one. No, I like it there. See, this is the problem, is I'm going to be second-guessing this whole thing, this whole project, indefinitely. Like, I just need to get it done, you know? That's the hardest part of a project, is finishing it. I heard somebody say once, and I'm blanking on who said it, that everybody has more experience starting projects than they do finishing them. Because every time you start something, you get practice at it. But every time only some percentage, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio of stuff you start to stuff that gets actually done. So, So it seems like this part of the roof here should do something. Like, it should continue to slope, maybe. Like this or something? No, wait, that doesn't... Does that work? Only if this continues this way. Well, it took a little bit of time off camera to gather the additional quartz I needed. I had to buy some from Biffa, buy some from Vintage Beef. I had to go to my cattle farm and get some steaks to restock my shop. A lot of tedium. But you know what? The benefit of all that tedium is at the end of it, you get something you're proud of. You know, like, I'm proud of the fact that I got enough andesite to finish this fence. I'm proud of the fact that you guys were able to tell me in the comments I could make my own coarse dirt to put underneath here. Proud of the fact that these walls no longer have holes in them. I occasionally walk around the house trying to get into it and accidentally just, like, have to go through one of the doors after kind of wandering around. It's good. Look, the kitchen still needs work, but that's less furnaces in my little, like, cubby hole thing that I had over here. I need to just move everything out of that cubby hole. Don't have time for that today, though. I got a little path now. Just lots of little touches I've been going through and making. Kind of improving the upstairs just by getting the ceiling done, the walls done. It just feels like a home now. Even though it's completely devoid of any furniture and really not practical or helpful in any way. I mean, considering that I had been living over here in this thing. Like, what is this even? It's like a little... I've still got my pumpkin outside. Is this gonna break? Okay, good. gonna say I don't want to destroy my amazing Fortune 3 axe over this, but like, you know, I've got all this. This is where I've been living down here. This is terrible. We need to just get rid of this entirely. Move some of the storage into the barn, like the agricultural storage. We'll put in the barn. The like non-agricultural storage, I guess we'll put in the house, like because that's where people would store valuables, not in the barn, because that would be dumb. But you know, this is coming together. You know, the wheat I had to replant to get the cattle going is regrowing. The home is wonderful. I'm really happy. Thank you guys so much for all of your comments and suggestions to get things along this far. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Even though the interior isn't done, like this is a huge step, just having something here at all. We got our farm, we got our barn, we got our house. I'm thrilled. So, I hope that this was a satisfying episode for you guys, even though I wasn't able to show a lot of the progress on camera. You are welcome to follow me on Beam at beam.pro/JoeHills. I'm going to try and do more of the tedious off-camera stuff, like live streamed, just because planting and replanting and harvesting diagonal rows of wheat does not make for very exciting YouTube videos. And yeah, so between my last time skipping this one, I probably spent like 3 or 4 hours on tedious stuff on Beam. So you guys are welcome to join me there and witness the tedium. And if you see anything that you want to comment on and suggest improvements on between now and my next video, feel free to post those in the comments. I'm not thrilled with how close this is, but you know what? There's a lot of things about it I do like. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Slow pan. You don't have to fall in the water pits, but you do anyway.